on their own. Noting that the level of lies and bluff had reached imperial heights, the protagonist grinned maliciously. He told Yang Yang to come to him. The people raised their heads up. The brunette watched what was happening in horror. A black silhouette of a dragon appeared in the air. The man looked at the dragon in shock, pointing his finger at it. Yang Yang was approaching the ground. The man shouted that it was a bone dragon. The huge dragon landed on the ground with a crash. The people began to run away in panic. The protagonist grinned maliciously, saying that the bone dragon seemed a little strange. The man looked back in bewilderment. Yang Yang bowed his head to Her Highness. Then he opened his mouth. The huge dragon looked at the queen with a wide smile. The people watched what was happening intently. Her Highness began to extend her hand. She placed her palm on the dragon's face. The people stood motionless, watching what was happening. The man looked at the old man in horror, told him to return to their country and tell them about this and to order them to agree to all the conditions put forward by the kingdom of Magentano, adding that he should tell them that they have the power that can completely destroy the world if they want to. Alicia kept her palm on the dragon's mouth. The protagonist crossed his arms over his chest at the moment when all the people bowed before Her Majesty. The people shouted that they expressed their respect to her, calling her the Great Queen of Magentano. The protagonist looked at Her Highness in surprise. The queen looked at the people with a serious look, saying that in the name of Magentano she proclaims, Lloyd, who made the bone dragon swear allegiance to Magentano, will be given the right of the most respected person. The people looked at the surprised protagonist in shock. The man wondered what this young man had earned so much respect for. The boy wondered what he had become, the owner of a title that essentially put him on the same level as the royal family. The young master widened his eyes in bewilderment. He thought that she had already given him permission to dismantle the castle brick by brick, wondering why he had to go so far. The red-haired girl turned her attention to the protagonist, after which she slightly narrowed her eyes and smiled. Xavier stood behind the protagonist, looking at the queen with a terrifying look. A full moon was visible above the castle. The young master narrowed his eyes at the night, asking that the queen